Hi, I'm Barney Burman, and I'm going to do a demonstration makeup of silicone prosthetics. I'm going to turn my friend Jim Neeb here, star of stage, screen, and TV. Or is screen and TV one thing? I don't know. And I turned him into George Bush. Now, this makeup was originally sculpted and designed by Mike Marino out of New York. He was a brilliant makeup artist. I have since taken it over since Jim is on the West Coast. And I sort of made it a little bit of my own, but I think a lot of credit goes to Mike for initially creating these pieces. Okay, so let's get started. What do we do first? I'm going to put the ears on. Okay. One thing, I'm using a thinned down version of Telesis adhesive to glue these on.
What are the pieces made of?
Pieces are made of silicone. Donahue. And it's important that I don't put the piece down too early, so I don't want to capture any unset silicone or unset adhesive in there, because these pieces are non-porous. So if it's not dry, it will never dry. It'll form a little pocket and seal it in there. Now on the ear, we don't have to glue the entire thing because the ear's not going to move. It's not going to have any expression. Well, most ears don't. Jim's got funny ears. But you can see how the pieces were colored so that they match his body tone, so like it's already his skin tone, so it's already like it's based out. So I don't have to add very much color once the pieces are on.
That we learned over time was a huge time saver.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we first did this makeup, it was around 5 hours, you and I did it.
5.5, yeah.
And then I think we're down to...
just under 3.
Yeah.
That doesn't sting at all.
It's good. Not supposed to. I'll put a little bit of this Joe Blasco powder on his lips so that his lips don't stay sticky. Cutting areas of this away so that we don't have to trim it away once it's on around his eyes. These are colors of my own mixing, mostly made out of a variety of different brands, but I like Badger colors a lot for this, thinned down with alcohol.
What PSI you set this on when you're doing this kind of makeup?
I could tell you if I knew, or I could just go like, yeah, it looks like it's about 15.
About 15?
Yeah.
Is that what you use yourself normally, or does it matter?
Here's the thing with me. I don't have any rules. I don't set anything. It's like if it seems like it's coming too strong, I'll turn it down. But I don't really check the number. It's like makeup. I don't go with a brand. I don't go with any one particular thing. I don't know if this helps Mr. Blasco or not, but the truth is I go with whatever works for me in the moment, whatever that brand is.
Yeah, well, this is what we want the viewers to know. You know that there's many ways of getting there.
Exactly.
You know.
Close your eyes. I think that's a valuable lesson.
that's one of the things about MUATV is we offer education about all sorts of makeups, all sorts of techniques, all sorts of artists, and I think it's really great for the viewers because it's not just related to with Mr. Blasco.
Right.
He's offering the door for anybody and any vendor, any product to come in, and it's great because
I think that's fantastic.
it takes so much in order to get one thing done.
Yeah.
Everybody, we all have a variety of products and tools and stuff that, whether it's from an art store or whether it's from, whatever, any place. And I think it's really great for people around the world to see that.
I think it's fantastic. I really love what he's doing. See, I use these just as a sort of a staining technique rather than like a coating. I'm not trying to cover the color that's already there. I just want it to enhance. This is cool because this is very old, what do they call it? Natural plasto. Basically mortician's wax, more commonly known as mortician wax. And most people don't use it because it's so outdated. But like I was saying, it doesn't matter what it is, what the brand is, how recent it is. If it works, it works. We used to put a bald cap on them, but found out this is all we really needed to cover. So putting the bald cap on just takes a lot more time than...
Well, it's time and expense, and it limits my movement as an actor.
Plus, you could never really get the bald cap to blend in as well as the prosthetics do.
So we'd always have that lobotomy scar up at the top here where it would disconnect midway through. It was more susceptible to perspiration, and it was more of a detraction than a help for the makeup. And this is so much easier in a lot of ways.
Right?
I did, totally. And now I have full movement of my head, and it helps me in bringing the character alive.
I'm not formulaic, and it's very hard for me to do the exact same makeup over and over again. So at least do it the same way. I can make it look the same, but doing it exactly the same way is sometimes a challenge. We like the sort of no makeup, weathered looking George Bush because it's a lot more interesting. A lot more color in his face, a lot more broken up, speckly, freckles. I like it better. Blue. People look at me and go, what the hell are you going to do with that blue? I also want to point out one of the things I love, this silicone just makes the best brow covers I've ever used. I've tried other things and nothing beats a good silicone brow cover.
Why is that?
Because it blends better than anything else that I've seen, and texturally, you don't. If you're done right, you have to use any Duo or Bondo, and the color is kind of already set. If you get the color match right, and it moves with the brow better than anything. A brow cover should seem like a very simple thing, but too often, whatever you cover the brow with is just different enough as far as the firmness of it to make it kind of crinkle oddly. Or hit the light, just hit it slightly different. But the silicone brow covers, I think are just fantastic. It moves better, it's colored better, it blends better across the board. I love it.
Cool.
we have the different looks. We have the, was that Tom Brokaw?
Yeah, this is Tom. No, this is Sam Donaldson. No, it's Ted Koppel.
Ted Koppel. Ted Koppel. And a little bit back further, we got the Jimmy Stewart.
Mary.
And then a little bit back more, we've finally got George Bush.
We don't want to get too far.